Hey guys, welcome back to ARTFX Studios. You're watching a new video. Today I'm going to show you how you can use single cycle waveforms, which are usually just samples of a single cycle of a waveform. So it's usually a sine wave, square wave, triangle waves, but there's a lot more of them as well. And you can use those to build actual wavetables inside Serum. So I'm going to show you that today. Let's get started. By default, Serum sounds like that, just a saw wave. Now, you can get single cycle waveforms anywhere on the internet. There's a whole bunch of sites where you can download free ones. You can find them on freesound.org. I actually bought a pack and it's called Galbanum Architecture Waveforms 2010. And this has over 25,000 individual single cycle waveform samples. So you can really make a lot with these. Now, every folder actually tells you how they are created. These are the add ones are all created using additive synthesis. So definitely useful to know that. The things behind it tell you a little bit more about how they were created. There's actually a manual on the website that tells you exactly what is done. These are amplitude modulations. These are just classic waveforms. These are created using FM modulation, so frequency modulation. These are some formant waveforms. We've got fractal waveforms. HM, I don't really know what HM is. I think it's hybrid modulation or something like that, because we have amplitude modulation and FM modulation, so that's pretty interesting. These are just some other different sounding ones. The modulo ones, not totally sure what those are. Partials. These are created using phase shifting. Really interesting. We've got some spectral ones. And these, the UHF, stands for ultra high frequencies. So you can use these to create wavetables. Now let's get started. The first thing I need to say that the creators of Native Instruments Massive have actually used this pack of waveforms to create the wavetables inside Massive. The only difference is they used an older version of this pack, but the samples that they've used should actually still be in here. So let's see if we can find something and create something. If I open up the wavetable editor in Serum, I can actually drag in a sample. So it's gonna come up with all these options. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna enter here 1024. And let's see. Let's just throw that one in here. So it's not really done right. I'm going to go to process, resize tables to be double. So now we have that actual waveform. And it actually sounds already pretty good. I mean, I would actually be able to use this just the way it is. I can see what's going on here. Let's see what happens when I type in F0. Drag it in. I can see right here at the end it's really cutting off the sample. So I'm just trying to find a good way to import this. This is definitely not right. If I import, say, 2048, this looks about right. I can say I want to import another one. So I'm gonna go and turn off oscillator A and I'm gonna turn on oscillator B. Why I'm gonna use this, why I'm gonna do it this way is because there's a bug in Serum. Steve is working on fixing this, but it's not fixed yet, so I'm just gonna do it like this. I'm gonna find another waveform that I like. So on oscillator B, split to 2048 samples. I like this one, sounds pretty good. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go back to oscillator A, press the plus sign right here and then paste it. So now I have two waveforms in here. And let's try and find another one. Let's go to a different folder. Let's try one of the formants. The formant 9 might be cool. Don't know. Let's try some different ones. Those are noise ones. Might be interesting to do that one. I'm gonna take this, copy that, go to oscillator A and paste it right there. Go back to B, because I want something more in here. I don't know. I like that one, so I'm gonna copy it, go back to A, paste it right there. So right now I've got 4 waveforms. Let's do one more. I want something more. Let's try something interesting. I'm looking for something that sounds a bit more vowel-like. Like this, I guess. That sounds pretty vowel-like. Copy that and go back to A. Paste it right here. So now I've got 5 waveforms in here. And I can morph between them using an LFO if I want. So I've now created that wavetable. It sounds pretty good, but it doesn't morph. So what we need to do is, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to exfade these edges. Makes them a little bit, makes everything align properly. That's what I need to say. And then I'm going to morph spectral. So now it has actually morphed pretty well between these samples. I can, if I want, try out something else, maybe more fundamental phase. I actually like it, sounds pretty good. If I add some bending to this. I actually quite like that. So that's how you create a wavetable out of single cycle waveforms. Now, it has created a pretty good wavetable. There's one more thing that we might want to check, how this sounds if we squarify this. So go to squarify. So it's now squarified. I actually like that. Sounds pretty cool. Sounds pretty good. So, yeah, that's how you create interesting wavetables out of single cycle waveforms. I can go in here and just do all kinds of stuff. You know, I can change these kind of things. I can just change that a little bit. You know, maybe change this, maybe change that, and just remove that one. Remove those and just go and remove all that. Morph, spectral morph. And we totally changed it up again. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. I like how Serum works, and you can use all these single cycle wavetables or waveforms actually, and you can use them in here. I have a whole bunch of other ones from vintage synths. Pretty interesting as well. Love the virus ones. They sound really good. Yeah, I hope that you like this video. If you want to see more of these videos, go to my website, which is www.artfx-studios.com, or you can subscribe to this YouTube channel. What you can also do is go to my Twitter, Facebook, anything else like that, and just follow, like, subscribe there, because you're gonna stay up to date with all the updates about my videos. That way it's much easier for me to be able to keep you up to date. That's basically it. I'm working on a lot of new music. Things are going to be released soon. I cannot say too much about it yet, but there's going to be interesting stuff coming up. Yeah, other than that, I think I'm pretty much done with this video. I hope to see you back soon. Peace.